Hi everyone, welcome to Diksha Karnataka. I am Jyothi Sandeep, your maths teacher. In today's video, we are discussing very important for your exam preparation, that is previous year question paper. See, previous year question papers are very important to know the patterns, to crack the questions within no time, and you should know all the tricks to rule out the options also. So here we have a series of a previous year question paper in all the subjects, and today we are discussing about mathematics paper 2023. So let's start the discussion. Stay tuned to see the complete video. Okay, so here I am starting with the first question. Nth term of the series 1 plus 3 by 7 plus 5 by 7 square plus 1 by 7 square and so on. So first note takshana we see that this something is wrong in this term, right? Because it is repeated. Actually the term is 1 plus 3 by 7 plus 5 by 7 square plus 7 divided by 7 cube. On cancellation they have given that. Okay, so if you are seeing the series, we should understand that this is AP and GP together combined arithmetic geometric progression. Okay, where arithmetic progression is like this and geometric progression is given 1 7 7 square and 7 cube. It is combined, right? So both are combined. So in answer also, in nth term also, we have to take the combination of AP and GP here. So what is the nth term of this series? That will be 2n minus 1. This is a one way to solve. Okay, 1 7 7 square 7 cube then agatte 7 to the power of n minus 1. So anyway we are having the AP and GP, no? So take 2n minus 1 divided by 7 to the power of n minus 1 and you will get option B. Idu one thara aitu, one method. Alternate what I can do, the shortcut what I can do here is, if you are seeing the first term, put n is equal to 1. So we all know that first term is 1. Go with the second term always. Okay, putting n is equal to 2 should give you the second term, and second term is 3 by 7. T2 it is. Correct? So T2 is 3 by 7, and which option is giving you 3 by 7 on putting n as a 2? So if you are putting n as a 2 in option 2, that is giving you 3 by 7. This is a shortcut. Okay, so let's see the next question. This is a moderate question. I can't solve this like this within a second, so you have to think first what is given. See, the terms are like this and they are in AP, right? When they give as a AP, first thing you have to do is taking the arithmetic mean of this. What is the arithmetic mean? 2 times of the between number, that is a B. 2B is equal to A plus C, you remember, right? So accordingly, if you put it in this, yes, it is not that simple. The terms are like that. That's why I told this question is moderate. Okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ. P into 1 by Q plus 1 by R plus the last term what they have given. But I am not asking you to solve this. Definitely it will take long time, lot of time if you are sitting and solving this. So what I'll do, shortcut again. I'll put P as a 1, Q as a 2 and R as a 3. Some random number which is easy for us to calculate, you pick. So I think this is the easiest way to get the answer. P as a 1, Q as a 2 and R as a 3, substitute both the side. Okay, I have already considered AP condition. If these values satisfies LHL and RHL, then I can say that that is also in AP. Okay na? 2 into Q na 2 hakoli, 1 divided by 3 plus 1 by 1. Okay, don't go wrong in calculation. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus R is 3, right? 3 into 1 plus 1 divided by 2. Solve, solve, solve both the sides and see whether it is matching or not. So LHL, RHL same ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 3 plus 1 4 by 3. So this side I have 16 by 3. Okay, this is my LHL. LHS. Okay, let's see the RHS. This is equal to RHS. If I solve this part, okay, here 6 is the LCM. Here we have 5. plus 3 is already there, and 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. On solving this, what I am getting? 5 by 6 plus 9 by 2. Again 6 is the LCM. So here I have 32 by 6. Yes, we are getting the same. 16 by 3. LHS already we have got 16 by 3. RHS is giving me the same answer. So LHS and RHS are same. That's why this is also giving me a AP. Okay. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಬಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ, but we are not solving completely. Use any value and put it in that, get the answer, right? Let's see what is the next question. A line passes through the point. Okay, this word is very important in analytical. Passing through anta bandaga, the point is on the line, correct? The point is given 2, 2 and is perpendicular to the line. The line what we have taken, that is perpendicular to the other line, which is 3x plus y equal to 3. You don't have to write anything in the exam. I am just showing you because all of you should understand. So you just see the data, okay, and see what they are asking. Y-intercept. We all know in analytical what is the y-intercept formula. That is minus c by b, right? To see the answer, to get the answer, I need only the value of c and b here. So get that. Now we know how we write any line which is perpendicular to this line, correct? This is the line what is there. So any line which is perpendicular to this can be written as, so reversing that, if you don't know, make a note of it. We are reversing the values of a and b. Ax, I mean 1x, b is 1 here, right? So 1x and here minus 3y, alternate sign I have to put, plus lambda is equal to 0. This is the equation what I am getting. But to get the x and y value, they have given the point 2, 2. Substitute. Okay, substitute x as a 2 and y as a 2. If x is 2 and y is also 2, lambda becomes 4. If lambda is 4, the equation becomes, this equation I am writing 3x, here this equation I am writing 3x. For this we have taken the perpendicular, no, x minus 3y. Okay, lambda value you put it in the equation what is required. So plus lambda is 4, x minus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. Once you get this, then what you have to do, take the formula, minus c by b is a formula and 4 by 3 is the answer. I am not telling that you have to do only this method. As you all know, slope also is a method. If you are finding the slope, negative reciprocal will give you the other slope. Many will do that method, but this is the fastest way to get the answer. Any line is given, you know how to write the perpendicular line. This will help you. This will be faster, I feel, compared to the other one. Okay, let's see the next question. Fourth question, the distance between the foci of a hyperbola is given 16. What is the distance between hyperbola? 2AE. Don't forget all this formula, okay? 2AE is equal to 16 given and eccentricity is given √2, right? Substitute that in this. AE is equal to 8. A into √2 is equal to 8. Simplify and get your A value. Is it looking good? No. I have to multiply by √2 and divide it by √2. Then I have 2 here. 4 √2, this is the A value. Okay, do I need A? No, I need A square. A square 16 and 2, so A square is giving you 32. The minute you see this answer, we can understand that rule out. Definitely answer has to be one of this, B or C. Okay, learn to rule out the options, that will give you the faster answers. It's not like always you will have a shortcut in maths. No. You have to be faster in calculation. You have to remember the results. That is how you can be faster in answering, and ruling out the option is also a trick only. Okay, b square formula, a square into e square minus 1. A square already I have 32, e square will be 2 minus 1 and that is 32. A square and b square are giving you the same value, then it has to be a rectangular hyperbola, and option B is giving you the answer here. Okay, among B and C I told, and we got it as a B. Next question, limits, very important, right? But still very simple. I'll tell you what to do in this. Limit of, substitute as it is, substitute 0 as it is in the place of x. What happens? I'll get sine 2 minus sine 2 divided by 2, 0. So sine 2 minus sine 2 will be 0. 0 by 0 is indeterminate. When I am getting 0 by 0, I can use LH rule, right? This is a very important rule what we have in this chapter, LH rule. If you don't know, you must learn this LH rule, because many questions can be solved using this LH rule. What is this rule? According to LH rule, we can separately differentiate the numerator as well as the denominator. Okay, separately we can differentiate. Differentiate this term. Sine differentiation will be cos with the 2 plus x, and here also sine differentiation is cos, but we have minus there, that becomes plus. So cos of 2 minus x divided by differentiation of x is 1. Put the limit as it is. Okay, now what is this? Equal to limit of cos 2 plus x plus cos 2 plus x, 2 minus x, right? Can I substitute the limit here? We'll do that here only in this step. Put x as a 0 in this step. Okay, so cos 2 plus cos 2 enagate 2 times cos 2, and they have given that as it is equal to a into cos b. So this is giving me 2 times cos 2, and by data I am taking now, correct? This is given. Just compare. A value is 2, B value is also 2, right? Within few steps we got this as a option B. Lot of the question are getting option B in this. Let's see the 6th question. If n is even, okay, and middle term in the expansion of so and so is given as this one, then what is the value of the n is the question. They have not given the power. That is only the twist here. If they give the power, we'll be knowing what to take. If they give n as a even, middle term has to be n by 2 plus 1th term. You should know this. Okay, if n is even, then middle term will be n by 2 plus 1. Now I am writing the general term for this. Which term I am writing? N by 2 plus 1th term. So it has to be t n by 2 plus 1. That is equal to nc n by 2 plus 1 minus 1, because 1 less than that, that is r value, right? And first term is x square whole to the power of n minus r. N minus r, this 1 will get cancelled. I'll have n minus n by 2. Okay, and next term b, 1 by y whole to the power of r, right? So this simplification should be equated to 924 x to the power of 6. First simplify this, n by 2, and here I have n minus n by 2 will give you again n by 2, and 2 will get cancelled. This x I am taking to numerator, so that will be minus n by 2, correct? If you simplify only that power of x, only the power of x. That is sufficient because I can equate that to 6, right? So now I'll simplify only the power of x here. Okay, simply you leave this off and simplify the power. I am getting it as a n by 2. This is equated to the value what they have given, 9, 2, 4 x to the power of 6, right? ಏನಾಯಿತು, ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನಂತೂ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ x to the power of n by 2 and x to the power of 6 are given. So equate the powers. What it gives, n by 2 is equal to 6 and we have our answer, n is equal to 12. Okay, simple. When unknown is given, take n by 2 plus 1 the term, and as you all know the general term, solve and you equate the power what you have got and what they have given. That's it. And follow the patterns. Okay, the repeated patterns what we are getting, they are very important because same kind of questions you may get. That's why previous year papers are important. Minimum 3-year papers you have to solve. Okay, minimum. The mean of 100 observation is 50 and their standard deviation is 5. Mean of 100 observation is 50. So what will be the value of n? 100, right? Mean is 50 and n is 100. Standard deviation will be 5. What they are asking you, sum of squares of all the observation is what they are asking you. First get the formula, sigma x square by n minus sigma x by n the whole square. Okay, I don't want the square root, I'll square it off. So I'll get 25, that is equal to sigma x square divided by n value I am substituting 100 minus, what is this? Nothing but the mean. Sigma x by n the whole square is nothing but mean square. Already mean they have given. Square it. Okay. Amele just simplify this. Simplify, they are asking you sum of squares of all the observation. That means they are asking you sigma x square only. Okay. Can we do it directly without doing anything in this? No. The basic data what they have given, we have to put it and solve only. Okay. So the LCM what I have taken, I am cross multiplying in the same step so that I will get 2500. Okay. What they are asking is sigma x square and that is equal to 252500. That is there in option D. Got it? Let's see the next question. Function. F from R to R is one function what they have given. G is from positive 0 to infinity to R. They are talking about the positive only here. Okay. Are defined by f of x is equal to x square and g of x is equal to root x. Which one of the following is not true? In such questions, don't go with all the options. Okay. Go with the functions and the range or the domain what they have given. Here one hint is this. It is telling that 0 to infinity. Why? Correct? That should come to our mind. Why that restriction is there? Why not R to R? That is one hint that problem is telling you. Solve it in the specific way. And the second hint given is from this curve. G of x is equal to the function what they have given is root x. Under root x is there. So x has to be greater than or equal to 0 only. Right? Now you see the options where we are talking about g of minus 4. This is where we have the negative. So if I write f of g of minus 4, I am writing it as f of g of minus 4. Alva? G of minus 4 means under root I have minus 4. F I have not taken only, leave that. At least this is there, no, this is not possible in real. We are talking about real and this is not possible. So this function is not true. Option D. Okay, directly going to the option D without checking any values. So we have the hints, you have to observe that question. Okay, don't sit and solve all the options. It's not like your boards. It is a competitive. Solve it like a competitive only. F is from R to R. Next question. F of x is given. G is from R to R. There is no restriction, right? Real to real. And the function is given like this. Now they are asking you the composite function g of f of x. G of f of x, that means g of 3x square minus 5. That means in the place of x I have to put this. Alva, where and all we have a x, in that place I have to put this value. So we'll do that first. 3x square minus 5 divided by 3x square minus 5 whole square plus 1. Right? Now you check the options. Little bit I have solved. I have not completely solved it. At least I have one idea how it should look. Right? Rule out. Rule out. So either B or D it has to be, because numerator is loudly telling you 3x square minus 5 has to be there. Okay. Now we have 3x square minus 5 in the numerator, and observe the denominator. We have the same terms here. So is it of any use solving that? Anyway we are going to get it. Solve for x square's coefficient only. Okay. Leave the numerator part as it is. If you expand it, a minus b whole square, of course 9x power 4 is going to be there. Of course 25 will be there, plus 126 will be there. So I'll write directly here for your understanding. This we are going to get anyway. Okay. Now 2ab minus 2ab, minus is also there in both. So I'll make this negative. Minus 2ab, that means 15 and 2. 30x is what we are going to get. 30x square is what we are going to get, and it will be option B. Okay. Lot of option B's are there in this paper. Observe that. And option D has minus 6. Nowhere we are getting minus 6. Right? Ready for the next question? Let's see the next question. See, let the relation R be defined in N. Okay. These sets are very important. So keep that in mind. We are doing for a natural numbers. By R, A relation B, and the relation is given like a 3A plus 2B equal to 27. Then what is R? Observe the options. Because we have a very big hint, we are dealing with the natural numbers. Right? So when we have natural number, 0 is not allowed. Rule out. 0 is not allowed. Rule out this. So A and D are gone. We are again having B and C. Okay. Which all terms are, this one ordered pairs are same? None of them. So just give one try by putting A as a 1 and B as a 12 in this. Check whether it is satisfying. If it is not satisfying, go with the option C. Okay. A as a 1, B as a 12 will satisfy that set. One ordered pair is enough. One big hint is there. Okay. Use the data what is given in the question and rule out the option to get the faster answer. See the next question. F of x is equal to so and so given. G of x is one function given. Again, composite function is what is asked. The function is invertible in the domain. What is the domain if the function is invertible? This is what is the question, but still we have to do the same composition only. G of f of x you write down here. What is the domain? The inputs. So we have to decide which input is correct among this, right? G of sin 2x plus cos 2x is there. Substitute in place of x. ಆಯಿತಾ. ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು sin 2x plus cos 2x whole square minus 1, a plus b whole square, expand it, sin square 2x, 2 is missing here, okay, write it, cos square 2x plus 2 times of sin 2x cos 2x and minus 1. So what is this? This is nothing but 1. Sin square plus cos square with the same angle is 1. This and minus 1 will get cancelled. I have only 2 sin 2x into cos 2x. 2 sin 2x cos 2x, we can write it as sin 4x. Right? Now comes the range. Right? So if I am taking where sin lies, I know where sin lies, it is minus 1 to 1. Now they are asking you domain part. So I have to see where x lies. Correct? So sin anna tagadbidi. Sin has to be removed, means apply sin inverse for all. Okay. Sin inverse of minus 1 minus pi by 2 less or equal to 4x less or equal to pi by 2. That's it. Solving for x will give you x lies between minus pi by 8, multiply by, so divide it by 4 and cancel it, and we have pi by 8. Option D, this time minus pi by 8 to pi by 8. Okay, understood? So see the composition function, simplify and see where it lies, because they are asking you the domain part. Okay, let's see what we have in this. This is a contrapositive of a statement, and this belongs to the chapter mathematical reasoning, which is taken off from your CET for 2024. But still I am seeing, I'll tell you the answer for this. This is the implication what they have given, right? P implies Q. Contrapositive of that statement will be negation Q implies negation P. Okay, negation Q means reverse of the second statement, negation P means reverse of the first statement. P and Q are the two statements what we have. Check what is P. Two lines do not intersect is P. Okay, the first statement in the plane, in the same plane, till that. They are parallel is our second statement. So now I have to invert that. Negation Q means two lines are not parallel, and negation P means they intersect in the same plane. Check where we have. Again we are getting option B. Okay. Next question. Looking complicated? Yes, solving is there in this. It is little bit tricky. Who are not having the good knowledge of the trigonometry, then this will be difficult. That's why I am telling you step by step, and I'll tell you what to remember in this. Okay, the value of so and so where x belongs to 0 and pi by 4. Now I have to solve this and get the value, and it is in terms of x. Okay, first we'll solve this part. If I solve this, it will be easy for you to understand. Root of 1 minus sin x, how to deal with this. So next time when you see the same term, direct answer. Okay, Baritira, this 1 can be written as cos square x plus sin square x, but I am writing it as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. Bekanta. Okay, to simplify further. And this sin x, I am taking it as, if I have sin 2x, what do I do? Sin 2x, I'll write it as 2 sin x cos x, right? No doubt. Alva? Sin 2x na baritivandre, sin x nu same we can take 2 times sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Whatever angle is there, divide it by 2 and write it there. Now we have, see the form, a square plus b square minus 2ab form. I am bringing it as a minus b the whole square. Okay, if you have minus here, here will be the minus. If you have plus like this, plus here, then here it will be plus. That you understand. Now we can write directly cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. So put it in the question. So take the question, now replace that. Okay. So first term, after cancelling the square root and the square, I have cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Right? Same thing I have to do for the second term, only difference is negative. Instead of minus I have plus, instead of minus I will also write plus. Okay. So plus cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Done? All of you, you have to do along with me. Actually, you have to be ahead of me because I am explaining here. Same thing in the denominator, 1 minus sin x, again we will do the same thing. Cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Next, in between I have minus. So minus cos x by 2 and again minus sin x by 2. Correct? Now sin x by 2 will get cancelled, cos x by 2 will get cancelled. What is the remaining here? Cos x by 2 plus cos x by 2, 2 times cos x by 2, minus sin x by 2 minus sin x by 2, minus 2 times sin x by 2. Shall I write it here? Yes, of course, 2 will get cancelled. Minus 2 sin x by 2. 2 is getting cancelled. We have negative inside the bracket. Cot inverse of minus of value we are getting. So pi will come there. So I will take it as a cot. Okay. Cot inverse of minus of the value, pi minus I have to take. So that is equal to, where pi is there, in 3 options we have a pi. Rule out. Pi minus the value x by 2. Option C. Okay. So many students will go wrong. Neglecting this negative, they will take x by 2. That's why I have ruled it out. So no x by 2 in this because I have a minus there. Minus has to be taken care of by using the pi minus. Okay. Next question is here. 14th question, very simple one, matrices. This comes under the easy chapter. X into 3x into the matrix 3 and 2, y into the matrix is given and they have given it as a 59, 5. Okay, this is the data. We have to find out the value of x and y. Just take the equations and solve it. Minus y equal to this. You can do one more thing by taking the option, substituting and checking whether you are getting 15 or 5. Okay, but for that you have to go with each option. If you feel that is comfortable, that is faster, you can do it, but solving these simple equations is only faster, I feel. Adding this, x is 4. Equations are very simple. 4 means we have 2 options, option C or option D. Check with the equation, any one equation for the value of y. I am taking the first equation, 15 minus x is 4, so that becomes 12. Y positive barta ide, y is 3. So we have option C. Okay. Next question, easy one. If A and B are 2 matrices given such that AB is equal to B and BA is equal to A, what is the value of A square plus B square? Okay. So let's take A square plus B square. 1 second you see the options in all the questions. First you see the data properly, calmly, and second thing you have to do is the options. Okay. So have a look on the options, then you take the data. A square can be written as A into A, B square we write it as B into B. 1A you keep as it is. For this A I am using the condition what they have given for A. that is B into A, plus one B you keep as it is, the other B you take it from the data given AB. Okay. Now what we are going to do? Yes, changing the bracket using the property, associative property. Now the magic. Okay, see what happened after changing that bracket. AB becomes B again and BA has become A. Now what happened? Is it equal to 2 times of any of this? No, you can't write that because that is a product, right? So again I'll go back with the conditions. BA is actually A and AB is actually B. So I have option B again. Okay, so ready to see the next question? Matrices, next question. A is given one matrix and it is singular matrix. Singular means what? Where determinant is 0. Then the value of this is equal to 5 times k minus k square. For that I have to solve that. Okay, take the determinant of this. I have 2 minus k into 3 minus k and minus 2 is equal to 0. 6 minus 3k minus 2k plus k square minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, we need this and try to keep that as it is with the signs. I have minus 5k plus k square plus 4 equal to 0. What I need to do is send these to the other side, correct? I need 5k minus k square. Sending these two to the other side, I have 4. Don't get confused, we have 4 and minus 4 also. So these two will go to the other side. So I am getting 4 as the answer. Let's see the next question. The area of triangle, easy one, right? You have done this in your NCERT for 2 marks. Area of a triangle, when the vertices are given and area is given as a 9, you have to find the value of k. So first comes is the determinant, minus 3 0 3 0 0 k. Last column will be 1 1 1 and area already they have given it as a 9. Okay. Now expand this determinant, equate that to the area what they have given, and 2 will go to the other side. I have plus or minus 18 this side, right? This side where I am expanding it, minus 3 into, using the first row, I have minus k, between 0 we have leave that, plus 1 into, close the row, close the column, I have 3k. I don't think any student will be having doubt in expansion of the determinant in this stage. Okay, 3k plus 3k, 6k, 6k is equal to plus or minus 18 and k will be equal to 3, plus or minus 3 actually. Anyway, they have given us the positive 3. I'll consider that option C as the answer. Okay, easy one. There are many questions which are very easy and few moderate questions in this 2023 paper. See this question. Delta is given as a one matrix, delta 1 they have given as other matrix, and they are asking you the relation between delta and delta 1. Okay. For this determinant, do you remember the value? When you have 1 1 1 a b c, a square b square c square, I remember it as a minus b, b minus c, c minus a. This was a standard one which we have already proved in the properties of determinant. Yes, properties of determinant topic is taken off, but still question will be there here in the competitive part. Okay, at least one to we will get. So you should know the properties, otherwise at least you remember this result. Okay. Now what I am doing is, I am not solving both the determinants, I am just taking the values for A, B and C. A as a 1, B as a 2, C as a 3. Put it in delta as well as delta 1. Let's check what is the value of delta after putting these values. Okay, 1 minus 2 will be minus 1, and b minus c will give you minus 1. C minus a will give you 2. So here answer is 2. Let's do the same for the other one. Okay, if you do like this, you don't have to do the properties of determinants as such. So delta 1 is equal to, putting the values for the determinant, 1 1 1, BC will give you 6, CA will give you 3, and AB is giving you 2, and ABC will be 1, 2 and 3. So now we are not using the property at all, we are just expanding it. Okay, expansion we know. I am using the first row, 1 into 9 minus 4 minus 1 into 18 minus 2 plus 1 into, I have 12 minus 3. 5 minus 16 plus 9. This is giving me minus 2. Okay, so what is this? This is nothing but minus delta. So here we have the option delta 1 is equal to minus delta. Okay, so we have not used any properties here, right? So we have only used the values, the certain values what I have given for A, B and C. Easy. Let's see the next one. See this question only is scary, but answer is very simple. Sin inverse of so and so plus cos inverse of the value is equal to tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. The condition is given and they are asking you where a and x both belongs to 0 and 1, 0, 1, what is the value of x? Okay. Sin inverse of this, is this familiar for you? Sin inverse of 2a divided by 1 plus a square. Of course, this is a formula for 2 times tan inverse a, isn't it? And this is the formula of the same, 2 times tan inverse a once again, and that is a formula for 2 times tan inverse x. Alva. Then what we have? 4 times tan inverse a equal to 2 times tan inverse x. ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನ if you as it is see, I can guess that this is the answer. I can easily guess that is the answer because that is what I am going to get. If it is x or a, the term is 2x divided by 1 minus x square. Let's see what I get. Okay. 2 times tan inverse a can be written as tan inverse of, so same thing we are using, right? 2a divided by 1 minus a square. Here we have tan inverse x. Cancel off tan inverse, and as I told, x value is coming 2a divided by 1 minus a square. Okay, so check the options and easily you can tell that option C is the right answer for this. Here we have the next question. Similar value you have here. If you know that formula, it will be very simple for you. Okay, don't sit and differentiate both using the formula what we have in differentiation. See this, u is equal to, actually this is formula for 2 tan inverse x, right? And the same thing for this. ಎಷ್ಟು easy, so simple it is because both are coming same, and we have to see the value of du by dv. Du by dv is what? Both are having the same function. That means I can write it as u and v are equal. If they are equal, du by dv will give you 1, right? Du by dv is giving me 1. So option C, 1 is the answer for this. Next question, 21st question. The function f of x is cot x and is discontinuous on every point of set, and what is the set is the question. And the simple function they have given, f of x is equal to cot x. F of x cot x if they give, You don't have to see the graph. Graph is the one option you have, but cos by sine is the easiest way we have, correct? When I can write that cot as a cos by sine, denominator is sine, and we know denominator should not be equal to 0, right? We know that. So in this I can write sin x shouldn't be equal to 0, right? When sine will be equal to 0, for all the multiples of pi it will be 0, right? We have the solution only. So for x is equal to n pi, sin x will be equal to 0. So x shouldn't be equal to n pi. That's all. Cot is cos by sine and denominator should not be equal to 0, and these are the points which is giving you discontinuous. Okay. So where is n pi? Option B is n pi. So that's why domain, in that domain you are not taking n pi because that is giving you discontinuous. Let's see the next question. Ready? If the function is f of x is equal to 1 divided by x plus 2, then the point of discontinuity of the composite function f of x is what? Okay. Let's take f of x first. Have a look on all the options. Keep that in mind, we have the numbers alone. Okay. F of 1 divided by x plus 2. This is what I have to find. In the place of x, I have to replace this in the place of x. So 1 divided by, so replace x by this value, 1 divided by x plus 2 plus 2. That's all. Need to simplify this, taking LCM. On taking LCM, x plus 2 will be on numerator. Here I have 1 plus 2x plus 4. Now I have P by Q form. Whenever we have P by Q form, remember that Q shouldn't be equal to 0. This is the reason for getting the discontinuity, right? Now solve this. Numerator is as it is, x plus 2. Denominator I am getting 2x plus 5. Now see what is the value for x which is making the denominator 0. What is the value of x? Is it 2 by 5, minus 5 by 2, 1 by 2 or 5 by 2? That's all you have to do. What I shouldn't give here, because denominator will be 0 if I put that value. That will be option B. Illa, if that is confusing, just equate that to 0. Shouldn't be equal to 0 they have told, so shouldn't be equal to 0. Now solve that. If you can't make out like that, do like this. Shouldn't be equal to minus 5, x should not be equal to minus 5 by 2. This is the alternate. Okay. So easily we can make out here and options are there. If not, then take like that. Done? Let's see the next one. Y is given and y square plus dy by dx whole square is what they are asking you. Single differentiation, square of that, okay, and the curve square also we have to do. Check the option once. Function of x and y constant or function of x or function of y is the question. So first I'll square this because we need that there. Squaring this will give me not like a square b square, I have to take the whole square. Okay, don't do that mistake. So a square b square plus 2ab I have to take. So a square sine square, b square cos square plus 2ab sin x sin cos x. This is my first term what I need. The second term, to go to the second term, first I need the differentiation. Differentiate the curve given here, a into cos x minus b sin x. Okay, square it. So dy by dx whole square. As I told, a square plus b square minus 2ab you have to take. So a square cos square, b square sin square and minus 2ab cos x sin x. what you need to do now? You need to add this. Okay, as it is, we'll add. If I am adding it, 2a minus 2ab and plus 2ab, this will go off, correct? So this term will be written as a square sin square x and plus a square cos square x, correct? You are adding the first term, and here b square cos square x, b square sin square x. Anyway, the term I have cancelled only. Now I have sin square x plus cos square x. If I take a square out, I have 1. Same thing for this, b square I have taken, means I have 1 there. So what I am getting here is the constant, right? The function is not in x, not in y, it is just the constant function. Very simple, very neatly how to do. Y square dy by dx whole square, that will give you the answer. Ready to see the next question? Yes. See how the function is given here to confuse you, that's all. F of x is equal to 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 by 2 into x square plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 6 into x cube, and so and so and so. And what we need is f double dash of 1. Okay. If you observe this, 1 can be written as nc naught. nc naught is 1, right? So if the function is going like this, you understand it is a binomial expansion, that's all. N is because of nc1, n into n minus 1 by 2 is because of nc2, and this term is because of nc3. It is going on and on till ncn. You remember binomial theorem expansion? So nc naught plus nc1 into b, the second term is getting introduced there. So I can cut it short and write the whole expansion as the binomial, that is the two terms. Okay, first term is 1, second term is x, and the power is n. Simple. Okay, double differentiate now, and options are also giving you a hint why the powers are there like that. So f dash of x is giving you n into 1 plus x whole to the power of n minus 1, right? F double dash of x is giving you n into n minus 1, 1 plus x whole to the power of n minus 1 is giving you n minus 2. Now I have to put 1 in this. Now you have your answer in front of you. N into n minus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 to the power of n minus 2. And this power we have only in option D. By that only you can make out, right? So in this we have n to the x to the this term to the power of n minus 2, that is only in the option D. On substituting x as a 1, we get option D. Okay. Let's move ahead with the next question. 25th question is on the again a matrices. A is equal to the matrix they have given, and AB is equal to 1 what they have given. That is the identity. And B is what we are asked to find. Take it from this condition. Okay. Actually, matrix B is A inverse. I have to find A inverse in order to get B. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Simple. Put the formula for A inverse. So A inverse is adjoint A divided by determinant A. Find the determinant of this first and put back in this. That's all. Determinant of this will be 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. So secant square ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Okay. Adjoint A. Adjoint A for 2 by 2 is very simple. I have to interchange these values, the diagonal elements. So 1 and 1. I have to change the sign of a non-diagonal elements. That will give me tan alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2 here. put both in this and get a b value. We'll do that now. B is equal to, so determinant will be 1 by secant, which will give you the cos, and this is nothing but transpose of the matrix what they have given. Observe, isn't it the transpose? Yes, here we have A transpose, and 1 by cos square is nothing, 1 by secant square is nothing but cos square, that we have in the options. Which option is giving you? B. As I told, in this paper lot of B's are there. This is the version A1 I am solving. Okay. Next question. See, read out the question properly, take the data. Okay. Application of derivatives. A circular plate of a radius phi is heated. Due to the expansion, its radius increased. So radius is increasing, dr by dt. Capture the data properly. 0.05, and then the rate at which its area increasing when the radius is 5.2 centimeter. So the rate at which the area increasing, so area d A by dt is what I need, right? So A is equal to pi r square, A is equal to pi r square, and they have given the radius as a phi. Put that dA by dt, that is equal to, differentiate this, pi into 2 into r into dr by dt. R value we have, dr by dt value we have, so just put it in the formula. This is a basic formula, area of a circle. Because circular plate is there, you have to make use of the formula. On solving this, we have option C as the answer. Okay, easy one. Let's see the next question. See, a particle moves along the curve x square by 16 plus y square by 4 equal to 1. That is the curve they have given. When the rate of change of abscissa, dx by dt is equal to 4 times that of a ordinate. 4 times that of a ordinate. Then the quadrant in which the particle lies is what? Okay, this only about the signs, positive, negative signs, so that we'll understand in which quadrant it is. So now take the curve and differentiate it and put the necessary values what they have given. So take this curve, differentiate 2x by 16 dx by dt plus 2y by 4 dy by dt, this is equal to 0. 2 by 16 we cancel and it will be 1 by 8. Okay, so for dx by dt, one data they have given, no? Apply that, 4 times dy by dt. Okay, plus y by 2 dy by dt. What you need to do here, after this, take the common. So what is common here? dy by dt. So take dy by dt outside. I have cancel, so I have x by 2 and y by 2. This is equal to 0. Derivative has to be 0 or this value has to be 0. Correct? Now I'll take the value, equate it to 0. I have x by 2 is equal to minus y by 2 baratte. Now on solving this, I have x by y. As I told, it is only about the signs, a positive negative sign nodbekaste neevu. X by y is equal to minus 1. X by y is coming negative. Okay, x by y negative bandre yen artha? What is the, when I will get this as a negative? Two possibilities. When x is positive and y is negative, we are getting negative. In this case, when x is negative and y is positive also, I will get negative. Correct? When both are positive, I have positive. when both are negative also I have positive. So these are the two cases. In which quadrant I have, I'll write it here, in which quadrant I have x positive, y negative. In which quadrant? X positive and y negative, that is in the fourth quadrant, correct? And in which quadrant I'll have x negative, y positive, x negative, y positive in the second quadrant. So what is the answer? So second and fourth, option D nal barutte. So x by y is negative only in the second or a fourth quadrant. Okay, got it? Got to know? Now what you have done, just see how you have taken the data. So first curve tagondri, differentiate madidri, then using the data we have completely simplified it, and one condition I got that x by y as a less than 0, on that we can decide which is the option here. Okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ moderate level in question ಇದು, ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So you have to take the condition what they have given. Next question, this will be there in the moderate level ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ tricky question higher level ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ curve ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, see the curve and see the question what it says. An enemy fighter jet is flying along the curve. ಒಂದು curve ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಜೆಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಜೆಟ್, ಇದು ಜೆಟ್. ಓಕೆ, now it is flying along the curve and a soldier is placed at a 3,2. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ 3,2 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ soldier is placed at that point, wants to shoot down the jet. Okay, shoot down the jet when it is nearest to him, ತುಂಬ ಹತ್ರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, nearest to him. Then what is the nearest distance? So between this point and somewhere. Okay, ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಅಂಥ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು unknown point let it be x, y. This point let it be s. So what I need here is finding p and s value. Okay, finding p and s distance. Distance ps ಬೇಕು. Distance formula ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ. So on that if I take x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square alva. But we don't know what is x and what will be y. If we know that, anyway we have the numerical answer here alva. So we have to find out x and y. For that they have given one curve. Make use of the curve. So what is the curve given? Y is equal to x square plus 2. Make use of this. Y minus 2 is giving you x square. Okay, squaring this we have ps square, that is equal to x minus 3 whole square. And while writing this y minus 2, I can bring one variable instead of two variables. So I am bringing this y minus 2 ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ x square ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ x to the power of 4. Okay, so x minus 3 whole square plus y power 4 ಇದೆ ಇವಾಗ. So that let it be as some other variable, because differentiation will be easy. Now this is the curve what I have to differentiate. Okay, dt by dx, that is equal to single variable we have, we can easily differentiate 2 times of x minus 3 plus 4x cube. Now equate it to 0. Okay, so equating that to 0 will give you 2 into x minus 3 plus 4x cube is equated to 0. Now one shortcut you can apply. Instead of solving the cubic equation, basic values na ತಗೊಂಡು ನೋಡಿ. If x is equal to 0, yes we have here minus 6, it can't be 0. X is equal to 1 if I take, putting x as a 1. If I am putting x as a 1, check what I will get here. Okay, 2 into minus 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ plus 4. Yes, plus 4 and minus 4 I get, so I will have 0. If x is 1, then we have this relation, no? This or this. put it in that and find out the other value. So when x is equal to 1, y value will be 1 square plus 2. So that will give you 3. X is 1 and y is 3. So when I have both the values, as I told, this is what I need. Correct? Now I have x and y both the values, substitute in that. Okay, substitute in that. All I wanted was x and y values by using the curves, by using the derivatives. So we have got it. In application of derivatives, as you take the curve, differentiate, equate it to 0. So those 3 steps are needed here. So taking the curve, differentiating and equating it to 0 to get the critical point. Okay, one point we got and other point we got it here, other value we got it here, substitute in this. X is equal to 1, we have 1 minus 3 whole square 4, and substituting y value I have 1. 4 plus 1, 5, and root 5 is the answer for this. Okay, simple only, but thought process is more in this. You have to think what is the data, analyze, then solve it. Got it? Question number 30. See the question how it is given. Integration of lower limit is 8 and upper limit, lower limit is 2 and upper limit is 8, and that only you have to observe sum of this is given here, right? When you have such questions, directly write the answer. So what will be the answer? Upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. Very easy. Okay, so 8 minus 2 by 2, 6 by 2 will be 3. So option C will be your answer. You have to identify that. So generally ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, integration from a to b, f of x divided by f of x plus f of a plus b minus x. So this will be the form, and the shortcut for this will be b minus a divided by 2. Okay, is it simple? So b is the upper limit, a will be the lower limit divided by 2. One form nodid takshana you have to put this result. Okay, so that gives you the answer. Done? So that's all in this video. We have completed 30 questions. I hope all the solutions what I did is very clear to you. So please like, subscribe and share. The next part of this video will be there tomorrow. So subscribe to the channel. See you all in the next video.